Hey guys, Chris Crawford here, owner at Dekhana, and today we're going to discuss mobilizing the thoracic spine to improve your posture. Okay, so before we go over this, let's just look at the spine. So the thoracic spine will start right at that bony protrusion here, right below that bony protrusion. So what you do, you put your head back, and you'll find, and then go forward, and find where the spine starts to protrude the most, and you go right under that spot, and that'll be a good landmark as to where that your spine starts. And then you'll also go to the 12th rib and go along the rib, and that'll be about where the spine ends. Okay, so that's the part of the spine that we're looking at, the thoracic spine, so the middle of the back. And now, like nowadays society, you see a lot of people walk around like this. That everyone has around their shoulders, bench pressing in the gym, walk around with bags. Book bags, heavy book bags that force you into this posture. Being nervous, any type of moods also affect posture. But then, there's so many different factors, and I can go into an entire discussion of why someone's posture is messed up. But what I'll do is just go into how to correct it. Okay, so I'll show you how to use these two foam rollers. You see, one is a 4-inch diameter, and one's a 6-inch diameter. Both 3 feet long. And the reason for a different diameter is that I'm going to use this one for T1 to T5. So T1 starts up here, and I'll go T5, which is going to end up right about in line with the armpit. And then I'm going to use this one for T5 to T9. And T5 again starts at the armpit and then goes down to about the middle of the back. And 10, 11, and 12, we're not going to touch. The spine tends to get a little stiffer towards the junctions. So when you have your cervical to the thoracic junction, which is where I found the landmark. Then you have your thoracic to lumbar junction. So we're not gonna really go towards the T10, 11, and 12. It's gonna be a little stiff and uncomfortable there, okay? So the difference with that diameter, like I was saying, is that if I'm trying to use this one for the T5 to T9, and I'll show you when I get there, I'll explain a little more, it's not gonna allow me to really individualize and separate that, each segment of the spine. So what I'll do now is I'll start with the 6-inch, and I'll set it up right here. And I'll show you how to set up and form the movement. You'll sit on the edge of the roller, lay back, and again, now let's start and find that landmark. Head forward, find that protrusion. So right below it. That vertebrae goes right on the edge of the roller. I'm gonna have my hands holding the neck. Elbows are gonna hold the face. So I'm really squeezing in like this, and that way my entire spine moves together, as opposed to just being able to move my neck and never get any extension of the spine. So I'm gonna go ahead and inhale. Five repetitions, and then I'm going to go on to the next segment. So I'm going to just inch up a bit, and again, start the same way. Inhale, really important to have the elbows follow you. Keep everything connected here. You'll feel that spine mobilizing, loosening up a bit. Next segment. So that's 3. I have 4 and 5 to go. Once I'm done on the roller, what I'm gonna do is just roll to the side, onto the floor, and come up good. So I've gone from 1 to 5, and now I'm gonna go ahead and mobilize segments from 5 to 9. So again, I'll set up. You wanna go right in the edge. So elbow is gonna be on top of the roller. Roller set at the armpit. Roll to the other side. Hands behind the head. And again, so now you'll see that this diameter is smaller, so I can really focus on one segment at a time, one vertebrae at a time here. You see that extension I get in the middle of the back. Next one. Next segment. So now I'm at 7, segment 7. Go to 8 now. Last one here. Roll off. And I've mobilized segments 1 to 9 along the T-spine. When you're doing this, you may feel a bit of like popping or cracking along the spine, and that's just everything separating. Remember, you want to have some space between the segments of the spine. What happens a lot is when someone's posture, again, is really kyphotic, what you'll see is they'll have a lot of trouble extending, and it'll be really stiff when they're going back, and they'll be in a lot of pain. So you want to like really take your time and go through whatever range of motion you have. You also want to make sure that you're not going to get dizzy during this, but just make sure you don't. And also, just take your time and breathe throughout the movements. Okay? If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them in the comment section below. And also check out the website, dekhana.com. Thanks.